Moving on to the next team, we got the Kolkata Knight Riders. Last year, everyone expected a lot from them. Yeah, they had Dinesh Karthik. He was on the team for the first half, leading them, and all of a sudden, towards the second half, he had Owen Morgan, there, and so there was a lot of things going on in that camp. But in the end, I think KKR were a bit disappointed the way they went on with things. They could have handled things easily. But what do you got to say about that, Shane?
Well, with KKR, they actually. Looking at the way they were modeled or they were built, they looked like they had all bases covered. Really, Varun Chakravarti guy, the leg spinner, he was such an awesome find. Nobody knew anything about him, but then he was taking four wickets, 3 wickets. Even got a fifer in one of the games, right towards the end.
Yeah.
So even if they're unknown, right, even if they're uncapped Indian players, they're all able to make a difference. The problem is consistency. Even with Pat Cummins in the beginning, the first 2-3 games, he was hot and cold. He wasn't finding his rhythm one game. He was finding his rhythm another game. He would get a wicket one game and then he would be expensive, or he would not be expensive and not getting any wickets. There wasn't consistency among their players. You expected something from Russell, and Russell didn't deliver every game. You expected something from Morgan. Morgan was there, but then he wasn't there as well. And then Karthik, after having given up the captaincy, there were a few performances here and there, but nothing really that took them to the last stage or won them that final game. What they'll be looking to do is establishing first a system. They have to decide whether they want Karthik to captain or they want Morgan to captain. In my opinion, personally, Karthik's my captain. If I had Morgan in my team as well as captain in my team, as well as Karthik in my team, Karthik's my captain. So the first thing they need to decide is who's the captain. I'm sure that they don't have anything difficult between them. Karthik and Morgan, they understand each other well. They should have that freedom choosing the side that they want and giving confidence to their players to perform.
I think last season we saw as well, Russell, he wasn't fit. Throughout that tournament, he wasn't fit. Almost every game he was holding his wrist. Right? But they couldn't replace him. Whether Russell was 10% fit or 50% fit, he played. You need someone in place of Russell. Because also Russell wasn't performing. You got to put his spot under some threat as well. I mean, why is he guaranteed when he's not scoring every game, right? So I feel they do need someone, and I think an excellent choice would be a former KKR player, an all-rounder who's back in the market now, Shakib who's one of the best at what he does. He'll give you 4 overs for cheap, and he'll score runs when you need it. He's definitely someone KKR should target. Shakib for me is the man who should come in, and he possibly could start as well with Russell in that middle order. Shakib would add so much to that KKR team.
One question what I want to ask, which Shane posed, that if you have Dinesh Karthik and Owen Morgan in your team, who's likely going to lead the team?
I found that interesting last season. I feel at the start they probably should have gone with Morgan, but I feel they made a mistake. Once you go with Karthik, you keep him for the whole season. You don't change halfway.
Exactly.
You don't change. I have no problem with Karthik captaining or Morgan captaining, but give them the whole season. Don't change halfway. That messed up the whole KKR system. KKR were in the top 4 when Karthik was captain. As soon as they changed, everything got messed up. Everyone didn't know what they were doing, and the Indian players could relate more to Karthik because he picked many of them in the auction as well. And probably no foreign player should be guaranteed a spot, because if you're captain, you're going to play every game. That's another thing. Morgan wasn't in the best of form last season as well, so him captaining means he's guaranteed a spot no matter what. But no foreign player probably should be guaranteed that.
Interesting. Now we're going to see who is likely going to lead the team this time. It's going to be Owen Morgan or Dinesh Karthik, and who are they going to pick? Interesting names over there for them.